Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your December general reading. Let's see what is happening for you for the month of December. Get some oracle cards first and then some tarot. What do we have for Cancer, please, for December? Oh, okay. You've got a new moon in Pisces with meditate and contemplate. I heard the word vision board. For some of you, that's something you're doing, although I don't really do that sort of thing myself, but that's what I heard. I do feel like this card does indicate some sort of a vision or some sort of a dream of yours that is kind of percolating in your subconscious this month. The Pisces sign is usually a very passive and flowy and going with the flow and paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to signs and synchronicities and things like that. It's a very dreamy sort of watery, intuitive type of sign, and that's what I'm picking up from this card. Something is being pulled from the dream world, from the vision world, that's coming through into reality for you this month. It's not a card I see often, but I didn't even get a chance to shuffle, and this one definitely wanted to speak. Pisces is your sister sign, your sister water sign. You may have other Pisces placements in your chart. It's a very tranquil type of vibe that I'm getting from this card. It's almost like it's making me sleepy. So I do feel like the dream world is something significant that can show up with this card. Or you may spend a lot of time in introspection and meditation, contemplation. Observing more the internal world here. But this is a new moon, so it's a new beginning here. So for some of you, it could be a new vision, a new dream. I heard the word play. Perhaps you're playing with something, playing with your imagination. There's like a playful type of vibe to this as well. Let's see what the flowers have for you. One flower for Cancer. I also heard taking a step back or taking a pause with something, pausing something, taking a step back. You have power, Queen of the Night. I will read that from the book. It's kind of an interesting color scheme that's showing up with these cards. This particular blue color stands out to me for some reason, so that may be significant. Let's see what this flower has for you. So this card does seem to have a lot of meanings regarding to the shadow aspects of ourselves. So the shadow aspect of the self or situation brings greater understanding and a chance for growth. Hope is also offered when there appears to be none, and the purification of mind and clarity of vision, there's that word again, vision, are also forthcoming. Bringing the qualities of the moon into daily life and finding your inner power and using it. There'll be greater alignment with spirituality, paths, and beliefs, as well as a broadening of perspective and a deeper understanding achieved. You've got two very spiritual type of cards here, so you're definitely spending a lot of time in that realm, you know, on the far realms, not the realms of reality. You seem to be either doing some shadow work, um, dealing with the subconscious type of things, visions, dreams, understanding the meaning of these things. You might be getting signs through your dreams that are important to some current situation you're going through. So I would say keep your mind as still as possible. Meditate if you're able to, or at least contemplate. Um, Take a step back, take rest, make some time to clear out everything and see what comes, what dreams may come. Interesting. I love that movie, by the way. It's an older movie, but it's interesting that that came to my mind because when I was looking at this card, this color, I think it shows up in that movie too. I don't know if you've seen it, but I do highly recommend it. Do search what dreams may come. That color seems to be very speaking to me for some reason. There's probably a scene or something in the movie that kind of reminds me of these two cards somehow. I don't know. It's been years since I've seen that movie, but it's the kind of movie that stays with you for a lifetime. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's see what the tarot has. I did change the format of these readings a little bit. Hopefully it will be better. Okay, what do we have for the sign of Cancer? Messages for Cancer, please. So the first card is you in the current situation. You've got the Nine of Wands. The second card is your focus. The third card is a supportive energy or a blessing. Next we have challenge. Wow, a lot of fire energy. A surrounding energy in your environment and the future. Very fiery energy in your reading, Cancer. It's very unlike your natural element. You do seem restless this month, Cancer, for sure. It's like you've got itchy feet. It's the way I'm seeing it here. It's like a itchy feet to do something or to go somewhere. Okay, so we start out with the Nine of Wands. Mm. This is an energy of feeling a little bit drained. I heard the word drained, maybe. That's the right word. Is it drained? Yeah, you may feel a bit drained, at least the way you start the month anyway. Um, I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into something this month, and either doesn't come out the way you want it, or there is some delays going on here, especially when it comes to your environment situation. But you're putting a lot of effort into something because you also have the Eight of Pentacles here. These two cards indicate to me that you are very um, consistent and very diligent with some sort of work that you're involved in. If it's just your regular 9 to 5 job or whatever you consider to be work, there's a lot of effort being put into it there. But you are somewhat tired and drained. And because the Knight of Wands is your challenge, I feel like you are probably going through stages this month where you may have sudden bursts of energy, but you burn out quite quickly. Um, I'm getting that impression of burning out quickly and running out of energy or running out of patience with some situations, because the Knight of Wands, especially as a challenge, is someone that has no patience, especially when patience is required with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is an energy of patience and of consistent effort being applied to something. So, yeah, feeling a little bit tired, a little bit on the edge too, I would say. Feeling on the edge with something. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, there's a lot of fire in your reading, so that tells me that you're definitely passionate about something, but perhaps you are lacking the patience to apply certain skills or mm, to apply information or something like that to it. There's a lot of creative power here, but you seem to be getting burned out quickly for some reason. And it seems like with your challenge being the Knight of Wands, you're being challenged to be more moderate with the way you're managing your energy and to be less impulsive, to be mindful of not rushing things that clearly don't need to be rushed, because there's like a waiting stage here for you for things to come to fruition. And I do feel like this month you're in that stage of having a lot of passion towards something, being very dedicated to something and gathering information and trying to figure out how to make things work. But you are lacking the patience, it seems, to do something. Didn't I already like had a similar reading for you that was very, very similar to this one? Maybe there was another sign, but I feel like last month there was another sign, or maybe it was you that had kind of a similar thing going on. I don't know. Maybe you'll go back and watch that reading, and if it's your energy, it seems to be repeating in December too, but maybe under different circumstances. So your focus is this Queen of Wands. This could be you channeling that passionate energy. Okay, like I said before, this could be a specific person in your life that you feel very drawn to, someone that you find very attractive, very charismatic, very powerful. I'm hearing. It could be someone powerful in your life, a fire sign. Again, this reading could be about some interaction you're having with someone else of a fire sign, because you do have so much fire here. So take that as it applies to your situation. But yeah, your focus seems to be on this particular person, or it seems to be on channeling that passionate and charismatic and powerful side of you, taking initiative and being seen, making yourself, putting yourself out there somehow, being charming and things like that. So your supportive energy is the Page of Swords. So, as a supportive energy, the Page of Swords is someone that gathers information. So, that may be something you're doing. You're gathering information, you're reading stuff, you're trying to learn about something here. Um, or this could be you kind of chit chatting with someone. You have a lot of interesting conversations with someone here, or perhaps the interesting conversations you're having are related to some sort of work or some sort of creative project you're doing. You're sharing ideas or um, sharing inspiration or something like that. So there's a lot of chit chattiness, with the Page of Swords. It's kind of a kind of a fun, lighthearted sort of thing you've got going on here. So I did already talk about this challenge with the Knight of Wands. I do feel like you're being challenged here to not rush into things, to be mindful of impatience. Um, the Knight of Wands is also a very inconsistent energy. That's why I said better management of your energy seems to be a topic in December, because you do seem to get to that burnout level easily this month. So it's kind of like taking things in stride, if that makes sense, to not like put all of your energy into one thing and then be completely depleted the next minute and you can't do anything else. And the Three of Wands being in your environment, I do feel like there's some sort of a waiting period here for you, um, that is in your surrounding area, maybe where you live, or maybe you needing to go someplace, or you needing to wait for something to come to you, or you need to go someplace. There is delays there with the Three of Wands. It seems like you have to wait for a little bit. Now, the outcome of your reading and the future is the Eight of Pentacles. So, if your work life is something that is of a topic of interest for you, I do see that picking up. You're working diligently, you're putting in effort, again taking one step at a time, not rushing things. Um, Working on your pentacles there, creating something tangible. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is like. It's like you're putting all of this passion and all of this enthusiasm and all of the information you might be gathering, you're actually bringing into reality. You're making something with it. But this is going to take some time for you, is what I'm saying. So again, I feel like you have some sort of vision here, with the oracle cards that I've talked about at the beginning. But it may be a bit difficult for you to put it into tangible results. It's going to take some time. And you may need to learn to adjust how you apply your energy this month, Cancer. And again, if this is a person you're dealing with, I do kind of see some inconsistency there in this particular connection. There's a lot of, you know, kind of hot and cold type of energy, which is, kind of not something that's pleasant. Um, but as far as that goes, there is some things being worked through here with the Eight of Pentacles. If this is a relationship that you're reading for, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. I wish you a fantastic month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.